Hello. Oh, hey there, Mike. You're quite early. Let's get started. We're at the end of Celica Act 3. I think we have one more chapter in the Mila Temple, and then we'll arrive at the Sluice Gate, and we have to go switch to Ulm. Our army is pretty good right now. We just got some big promotions in. Pella is a Falco Knight, so she has effective damage against monsters. That's pretty good. Saber is a Dread Fighter, so his all-around defenses are now spectacular since he has the extra magic resistance built in the Dread Fighter beyond what you see in his stats. We also promote Bowie into Sage, and this greatly enhanced his spell list. He's been on just Fire and Thunder throughout his entire journey as a mage. As a Sage, we have Sakate, which is a nuke. Very heavy, but it's a nuke. Excalibur is a new lightest spell, so this is basically an upgrade of 2 speed on player phase. We can now double anything, 10 speed or lower. Very accurate, strong, good spell. And another healer. Speaking of healers, we also revived Jenny. Jenny had been dead for a long time, but we found a revival shrine. I like the ongoing battle statistics, by the way. Bowie's been in a lot of combat, not that many kills. Who's been in the most combat? Has it been Bowie? Yeah, Bowie has more combat than Saber. He's less lethal, but he's been in a very high amount of combat. But yeah, Jenny's alive. She has a loss. She's died. She's back. Filler healer. Let's play a chapter. Hey, Thiago. I remember this chapter in 3DS was a cantor that summoned gargoyles. This looks very different. This looks nothing like the chapter we just we did in 3DS. We have a lot of unit deploy. We're going to undeploy several people. We are using S, but we revived May. She also died. We're not using her. We're not using Atlas and his brother. We're not using Kamui. This is the very end of Celica Act 3. Just like since I undeployed people, I can kind of just like not deploy to one of these sides of the map. There's a lot of deploy slots. Probably to account for if you decide to transfer Cliff, Faye, or both to Celica's army. There's a Mila statue here. There's some witches. Do they teleport? Yeah, teleporting with Thunder. One of them teleports. Maybe I can 5-range the witch with Leon before they get a chance to teleport. We'll put Leon and, I suppose Valbar for the support nearby. I should keep the Pegasi together. They need to be together in order to land triangle attacks. Zargers. Stationary. You have a bow? A hammer. So Saber's a good fighter. Do something like this. What's a save and deploy? I'm definitely going to want to... Celica holding 2 rings. Oh, I think I looted an extra holy ring from the chest she opened. I guess I can put that into the convoy. I don't have a use for it. Wait, I do have a use for it. Jenny could use a ring for regen purposes. I'll have to pass it over when I get a chance. Shaman has Luna. And Silence. We want to take him out early. We also want to see if we can take out the witch from range. We can kind of just do it with the Iron Bow, assuming we hit. The Valbar support gives damage and crit, but not accuracy. Teleporting witch is down. That's good. Wow. Celine must be heavy, because Valbar doubles 5 weight. Okay, well, if Valbar is doubling, he doesn't usually do that, so we'll take the opportunity. He doesn't take unusually high damage either, because Luna would hit all of my units equally. Well, that's a good start. We can probably do good damage on monsters with Pala. Yeah, because we have effective damage, so that's going to be pretty solid. What spell are we looking at here? Another Luna from this one. It's fine to use Bowie and Saber aggressively on the front line. They have fantastic mixed defenses. Sonya's free range could be used to... well, she's not a good match into the Shaman. How about the Spider? Excellent. I guess I'll have Celica fight the Spider, because she can't get anywhere else that useful this turn. She could heal Valbar, but that's about it. But this looks like a good action take. That's a nice, clean one-shot. My pegs... Pala can make it to the Shaman. We can't land a kill, but if we had Katria nearby, we can be more accurate. And we kill, though. We don't have a Steel Lance. Maybe we'll set up that kill and try and get it with Est. I should have moved Katria nearby. The accuracy there. Est has a shot at this kill. We could also potentially chip with Bowie. Wait. Oh yeah, Sagate reverses the weapon triangle advantage. That makes it really good and consistent against dark magic users. Alright, let's try and use Est because kills on her are valuable. And if that misses, our backup plan is Bowie Sagate. Yeah. We missed this guy a lot with Pala and Est and all that. It's unfortunate. It's just kind of how it is. And Sagate from all the way back here. Boink. Saber can move up aggressively. He has a Holy Sword for monster effective. And good defenses. Yeah, Saber's gonna be a beast this chapter. Wait! Saber didn't double something? That must be a fast gargoyle. Holy. Let's check that gargoyle's speed. 18. It's matching our speed. That's impressive. I want to heal Bowie or Est. Because Bowie could get there and get a one-shot with Sagate. It counts as effective against flyers. The accuracy is a little dodgy. But that's a shot worth taking. It's a shot worth missing. Pretty dangerous to move Sonya closer. Saber, unfortunately, can't really clean up very effectively. How much does it hurt Bowie for? Pretty much negligible damage. Hits Bowie for 1. I'm just going to let this gargoyle go unkilled. I don't have a way to easily kill it from here. I have to keep Jenny safe. If we can heal Est or something. How's a Silver Bow do? Silver Bow does kill if it hits. How's a Killer Bow do? It's more accurate. I like that. That was the best I could do for combining accuracy and effectiveness. Celica can heal Valbar. Let's get this support and leave S there to get healed by Jenny. support bonus. Crit, avoid, and dodge. I do like evasion. Who's her third support partner? Because she supports her sisters, but also someone else. Maybe it's Jessie or something, and Jessie's dead. We'll never know. I could potentially pull out some of these shamans to fight Sisyphus. I guess that's what they call the Nosferatu. Pala has pretty good res as a Falco Knight. So I could have her start pulling some of these mages towards her with the Javelin. I don't want Sonya to get doubled and killed. So let's stay out of range of this gargoyle I couldn't handle. Hello, Sansan. Oh, what's going on here? Is Noma joining from behind? Who's he paired with? Does Noma have a sword? Those are generic green units. Okay. Noma's map sprite kind of reminds me of the Cantors. Generic Priestess. With generic class art that looks unique to this project, I've never seen that. The physics staff. So what's this class? It's a combat priestess. Looks like a female sage sprite with a giant scimitar. The sprite looks like they kind of spliced together some of the elements of the female swordsmaster and maybe some of the elements from Sage. You have like the kind of like the half dress with the one leg out and the long hair from Swordmaster, but also like the giant fireball and the cape. That's kind of a cool sprite. I guess May and Sonya become this class. This is Noma's girlfriend. True. His two girlfriends. Noma and his two girlfriends. How good's Noma? He's a bishop. Wow. What a spell list. Sheesh. Okay. So we can fortify. That'll be good if the Poison Swamp chapters are in this the same way. You can restore status. Warp. Sagate. So yeah, his stats are bad and don't go up, but his spell list is exceptional. Really good spells. His skill is also weirdly extremely high at 21. So his hit rates are excellent. Looks like a good unit to me. We could warp Valbar in just to be able to use him, although there's a lot of magic at this point in the game. Oh yeah, if you look at Noma, his sprite reminds me of the Cantors, but, you know, less evil. Because Cantors also have, like, a hat and a beard. So they have the same general outline and structure. Cantors are just a little bit different. They have more of a wand rather than a giant wooden staff. What spell does this guy have anyway? Mire, okay. And you can summon probably gargoyles. What's with this guy floating in nowhere? Gargoyles in the middle of nowhere too. Are there any stat up fountains? So we have a Mila statue, but any stat ups? I don't see any. I don't think we have any stat ups to look forward to right now. Yeah, let's try and kill the gargoyle again. It'd be really nice if Sagate hit. I'll move back so Jenny can heal me. We've missed that multiple times now, and that's getting a little irritating. Be nice if Sonya was a tile closer, she could go with Excalibur. We're gonna have to use Pala or something. I've been unable to kill this guy repeatedly. It's been very, very irritating. Bring in Katria because she gives... This guy dodges everything! He's truly unkillable. I would bring in Katria for the accuracy boost here. We have to turn around Saber just because, this one gargoyle has been unkillable. Oh my god! I can't kill it! That was an 88, and we have GBA style true hits, so that was well over 90%. At this point, I have to warp in, like, a different character. Celica, can you move 5 and use Seraphim? I mean, I'm devoting 5 characters to killing this one enemy I already put off killing in a different turn. Jesus Christ. Oh, some really wretched RNG when it comes to from the hit rates. Jenny's healing is pretty bad because she's very low level because she died very early on. Nice level up. Is that Invoke? I've been going the entire game without using Invoke. That's a very wacky skill. I see the Green Priestess is escaping off to the right. Can play Bowie pretty aggressively. Oh, support. I feel like you shouldn't eat raw flour. That would be the most dry eating experience ever. I think Bowie is deeply fucked. This is the least relatable support I've ever read in the Fire Emblem. Man's just reaching into a sack of raw flour and just shoving that in his mouth and saying that it tastes good. I feel like you could choke on that very easily. That'd be such a choking hazard. Because it's just like raw, dusty, dry, sandy, like flour. Not only that, uncooked flour is actually an E. coli risk. I think. Yes, Bowie, it's really that strange. What's wrong with you? Holy crap, don't eat raw flour. I'm gonna chip this enemy down to fire. I kinda want to get an Est kill. Well, let's see if Bowie doesn't crit, then we'll give it to Est. I need to be wary of we're out of range of the magic users, actually. We'll get an Est kill. This guy has a lot of defense. 13. Shouldn't we be breaking past that 13 defense if we use the Steel Lance? Why do we only deal 1 point of damage? Shouldn't I threaten 14 attack? Oh, 13 defense. But even with a triangle attack, I can only crit for free. Looks like we'll have to give the kill to a different person. Like Katria. Well, if Est kills some mages. We can use Silver Lance on Katria now. That's actually really good if we get some money, because she needs the damage. Oh, I can even Fortify, that's funny. Catches 2 people. I wonder how much EXP you get for using Fortify, if it's any extra. Not 13, that's not bad. I'll get healed by the random filler or priestess. We need to give Noma a regen ring, so we can cast. Saber's getting EXP again because he resets level going into Dread Fighter. Pretty crappy level though. Those green units are gonna get attacked from behind by those random back reinforcements. Saber seems strong enough to just kind of blindly walk forward into like a horde of enemies without really pausing like this. You're getting a lot of EXP too. You could potentially fly up and take care of these gargoyle reinforcements. How do I do against the skeleton? What's with this flight path, by the way? How come I can fly onto this tile but not this one? Isn't that weird? Like, I can fly over walls, but not through empty gaps? That feels like a really strange bit of map design here. If they're going to go ahead and make the walls flyable, they should have made the empty gaps flyable. That feels like a really strange oversight in a game that otherwise has truly excellent production quality. I really don't know what's going on with the map design. The skeleton's still accessible, sure, but... why are the blank tiles, like... does the suction of the void just suck in the Pegasi like a vacuum? You get ejected into space? Why can you not cross the void if you can cross walls? Overall, it's not like a particularly big deal. It's just confusing. I don't understand why it's set up the way it is. It's a longbow, so I can actually fight him at close range without getting hit. Okay, and he has high defense, but my effective damage from Pala, if I use a stronger weapon, can do it. And then Pala's like weirdly safe from this gargoyle. Like, I could move Katria here and like no gargoyle could reach her. That's weird to think about. What I'd actually like to do is to chip one down for S to fight. They don't do very much damage to me. Well, it's not very chipped down, so I suppose that S has to wait. How's she fare? Probably pretty poorly. Hey, Dooming. I'm chilling. I haven't been streaming for long. Oh yeah, now that Jenny's revived, we could try using Invoke for the very first time. I don't know how it works in this game, but we could give it a shot. Let's cut off their path with Bowie, because Bowie has very good mixed defenses. We can go ahead and hit something up like Sagate in the meantime. Although, they do hit him surprisingly hard with magic. This is res 11. Not terrible. But the Witch, Shaman, and Arcanist, and Chaban starting to kind of add up to a lot. Let's not actually go too far ahead, I think. I'll take this pillar. Every unit invokes different phantoms. Yes, I am aware of that. I want to... Jenny has, like, generic phantoms, I think. Soldiers. I like how they're light and pale blue. I suppose I don't have control over them. That I expected. Oh, and they move at the end of player turn. On my phase, rather than waiting for like a different ally phase. Interesting. Well, they're not very bulky. But they are distractions. This is the Mila Temple chapter at the very end of Celica Act 3. It was changed significantly. It has an entirely new visual design. But the concept isn't too different. There's a Cantor that summons gargoyles. Saber's taking 1 damage from every spell. Did they buff Dread Fighters and give them total magic immunity or something? Because Saber only has 11 res, but even though the enemies have 20 magic, he's taking 1 point of damage. Give this some 1 HP and then S can come in. They move on Berserk phase. Yeah, I guess so. The Phantoms. Oh, I only have Fortify. I don't have any other healing outside of using Fortify. That's interesting. Well, Fortify is a truly excellent spell. I can heal so many people like this. Noah's really good. His levels don't matter though. He doesn't gain stats when he levels up really, and he already has a full spell list. So since Saber is basically immune to magic, I should train more Dread Fighters. I feel like they buffed Dread Fighters even. They seem truly exceptional. Well, he'll have to do the work for me. What about... we can Sagate from far? That's a good nuke. What does Leon handle as well? We can outrange this guy's, we just kill with a silver bow? Why'd that Terror give me like 44 EXP on Celica? That was substantial. Big damage. I could have gotten crit there if I got really unlucky, but it only would have been 30 damage of my 34 HP. Oh no, 2 more gargoyles. They made the Cantors a lot less annoying in this. I remember that guy could summon anywhere from like 4 to 7 gargoyles or something. This is a very modest gargoyle quantity in comparison. I could set up a triangle attack on one of these, but would expose one of my pegs to the Cantor. How strong would the triangle attack hit? Only an 18, I would need some chip. So can Sagate just take down any gargoyle I can hit with effective damage? 58 might. It self-damages me a fair bit, but like that raw power is... it's pretty good. Get this kill, Est. Thank you. Alright, S level up. We gained attack, speed, and luck. Skill, kind of everything. I liked S energy there. I would definitely let S give me a special rock. We have really good hit rates if we have the sisters together. I don't care about having Saber be in range of Mire. Oh shit, yeah, Estes is in range of Mire. Oh fuck. She has 12 res, it's fine. If not, I was gonna have Saber pick her up. I have not yet done Chapter 18 of Alm's Route, but This sudden appearance of thieves and other stuff have been a real irritant in this hack. I have been complaining about the map design for side objectives like thieves and villages throughout the entire game. I absolutely love this game, except that they keep having like really annoying and sudden or weirdly behaving like thieves or like brigands. I've had multiple instances of things like that happening, like Jesse just showing up and immediately dying before I could recruit him, stuff like that. I've just been rolling with the losses mostly. Oh no, anyway. 100 gold was stolen. Okay, well that's their payment. Noma's girlfriends deserve compensation for their combat services. Man, this fortify spam is crazy. Let's give Noma a regen ring. Here you go. Now you can regen. I can just fortify spam for the rest of the game. That sounds pretty strong. We could end the chapter next turn. Tease with Celica pretty soon, but Saber annihilates the boss. He does okay. How about the Silver Sword? Not bad. Can we fight the boss from the sides? We can triangle attack. We don't even have to block Saber. Yeah, let's just get in there and start triangle attacking. How much damage can S do if we want to give S the kill? Only a 9, but it would hit. We could also triangle attack with a stronger unit and hit a guaranteed 15. It would be nice to give S the kill maybe, so let's do some chipping down of Saber. We got attack, as always welcome. Be in range of the sisters for the better 7 more accuracy. And we're in S kill range now. He's weakened himself a lot with his own mire. Triangle attack is a guaranteed accuracy. What do we for? Okay, I'm not in range of the terrors. Triangle attack. Big EXP gain for Est. I barely hurt these guys. I was thinking of shooting at them because I had nothing better to do, but I honestly barely even touch them. Maybe I'll have Sonya run over and get some EXP before the chapter's over. Let's swap her closer. Maybe she can burn down a skeleton, get some EXP. Excalibur actually doesn't quite do it. We can maybe chip with Bowie. We got a crit. We can no longer chip with Bowie. Well, he gained defense. Show off. Let's warp Sonya closer. Now was a cracked unit. I forgot to just have like infinite warps now. Kind of changes the entire game plan. He's capable of doing so much. Now let's apply some chip and give Sonya a kill. There's some really good EXP. Got some more damage, a little more survivability. It seems I can't end the chapter this turn because Celica is too far away and I didn't have a warp or a swap available, so we'll end it next turn. Does Celica promote after this? Oh my god, we got Excalibur. That's a good spell. Ragnarok is the last spell. That's a big nuke. 20 might. It's very accurate too, like it's heavy, but wow. That's dropping a bomb on them. I'd love to see the animation for Ragnarok when I get it. I need to turn on animations and look once we have it. Alright, well, lack of anything better to do, I'm gonna draw this gargoyle to me. Since Celica can't finish the chapter this turn anyway. Right, let's make Est kill it. How much damage do we need to do? It needs to be at 12 or lower. Catria can get us there. Take some big hits for it. Let's get the triangle attack finisher. Got more speed. Definitely needs damage. I think it's really funny how Celica was very, very pissed at Ulm for going off to invade the Virgilian Empire. And then, like, the microsecond she has a good reason to do so, she's like, oh, okay. We'll just invade the Virgilian Empire. It's like, really, Celica? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, now you understand that sometimes there is a justification for... for fighting? Hello, Conrad. You joining me? Or is he waiting? So what do we gain by our promotion? In 3DS Echoes, she gets, like, fuck all. She promotes into the same class. She still has 4 moves. She doesn't, like, get anything new. Because Priestess is already pretty much a promoted class, she goes from Priestess to Priestess. It's, like, one of the lamest promotions in the series. And then, because she still has 4 moves, she has 1 tile move in Swamp. It's so ugly. Do I get stats by doing this? Does it a new sprite? Oh hey, I have a shield now. Gained 1 point of res. The HP is very welcome. Any new spells? Anything? Celica, you look the exact same, with a hat and a shield. Your Highness, ma'am? I like how Bowie has no idea what the fuck to call her. That's really funny. Oh! They've updated the portrait! She's wearing her circlet now. It looks okay. I almost like her more without the circlet. The HP is the base for priestesses, so she just promoted the priestess, basically. Okay, sure. Like a dagger. Okay, so we got the beloved Zofia, but they renamed it to just the Zofia. That's actually a really cute way to put it in the game, because in the 3DS game you get the beloved Zofia by forging the golden dagger at the mountain village. But this makes it into like an actual story beat and a weapon upgrade that you get as part of the promotion, which adds more weight to the promotion. So I actually like how they changed that. That's a nice new addition. So I guess Conrad's going to be injured and we'll sit out another chapter before joining or so. Oh? Mila's bow. Is that in Shadows of Valentia? What is this? Is this a blessed weapon? Is this a bow version of the Holy Sword? I remember something like that, but I think it was called the Blessed Bow and you got an alms route. Either way, this is a potential new daily driver for Leon. The hit rate and might looks like it's a better version of the Iron Bow. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavier. But it's effective against monsters, not just, you know, flying units. Leon has too many bows. Because we have a longbow, the iron bow, the killer bow, the silver bow. Oh, alrighty. They're forcefully switching us to Alm's army, as Celica has to wait there. Well, that's nice of them. Can I still switch? Because before I forget, I'd like to give that bow to someone. Oh, let's look at the Zofia. Okay, well that's a spectacular weapon. It's somewhere between steel and silver. With only one weight. Good accuracy, crit, it's a restorative, so that'll stack with the Coral Ring for double restorative power. She never needs a different weapon. She can just use Zofia forever. I wish I could style the sword, but I can't. Let's make sure that Jenny, if we have a spare healing ring, we do. So Noma and Jenny are set. What bow do I put away? Maybe the longbow is attacking at... I feel like the longbow is really bad might, bad accuracy, heavy weight. Attacking at 6 range might have niche use somewhere, but I haven't used the longbow yet, but the meatless bow I feel like I will use because it's effective against monsters. Well, thank you for saying hello, Oribobu. I appreciate it. So my question is, did they actually program in the block? Because it looks like it's allowing me to continue with Celica, even though I'm supposed to go open the sluice gate with Alm. Am I actually prevented from clicking on this? I am. Okay. So I do need to go do Alm's side then. We'll switch to Alm's army. It's been a long time! Hi Alm, I haven't played you in like 8 hours. There's an armory here? What's in it? Oh, just regular stuff. Well, let's reacquaint ourselves with Alm's army then. Alm himself was like pretty bad. He was like Roy. There were too many lances on Alm's side. He always has weapon triangle disadvantage, and we don't have the Regal Blade yet, and he's slow. He's supposed to be faster than this, never gains speed. Alm has been kind of bad. Luke's Forsyth was the crazy unit that we were looking forward to using, because he has a good speed growth, and he has a good speed stat. Maybe he could be like a fast Baron at some point. And his defense growth isn't crazy, but he'll promote into Baron and get a good defense base from it, so that's something. Who else was doing stuff in this army? Claire. We were putting all of our eggs into Claire's basket, because she has, like, you know, really good growths. And she has good mobility. I guess those... Oh yeah, Tobin didn't have exceptional stats, but he had Excalibur, which is pretty good, I guess. Oh, there's that hammer I thought I had. It was in Alm's army the entire time. Well, that solves the hammer mystery. I knew I'd gotten a hammer at some point in the game. Well, let's, just in case we see an armored unit. Here you go. Have a hammer. Hand axes or another ranged weapon would be nice. For the Armor Knights. Let's do an Alm chapter. I think it's funny that, canonically, that conversation took place so long ago, because I did Celica's entire Act 3. Hey DJ. We're just starting Alm Act 3, we finished Celica. I forgot how much I like the Lucas Spray. I think the Lucas Spray is one of my favorites. Oh hey, Ferdinand. Kind of ironic because Alm actually is royalty and it's apparently the only thing Ferdinand gives a shit about. Alright, well, let's see what we have. We have some cavalry. Horse Slayer will be good against them. We didn't get the Horse Slayer because side objective design is cringe, but we have the Forsyth. So, he's going left, that goes without saying. What's up north? We do have a couple witches. It's Gilliam! Hey, it's Gilliam! My god, they changed Gilliam. I think that, like, the mini sprite here is almost identical to Gilliam, but the face is a bit more different, but it's still very much based off of Gilliam. He has a Rider's Bane. We can use the hammer against the boss and against these guys. We have a witch. Do you teleport? You teleport. Well, that makes me very much worry about Lucas maybe getting doubled by thunder and exploding. Lucas would take 15 damage twice from a teleporting witch. That's what we call bad. We're going to try and bait out the witch or kill the witch with someone else first. Which range does the witch teleport at? Maybe like 6 tiles? Yeah, I could probably teleport here and walk here. That witch could probably hit anyone. Maybe I could have Claire fly past and kill with the javelin. That would be good. That would get rid of the witch problem. We'll see if we can do that. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to have someone get hit by the witch, and that's, you know, kind of just how things are. So maybe don't be literally on the front line. Same for these filler thief. Not using Python. He just kind of showed up regardless. Let's see if we can kill the witch with the javelin. If we hit this will solve a lot of issues. We have missed. Where will the witch go? It's a mystery. Will they kill someone? Will they kill Lucas? Maybe. Does Lucas survive 215s? Actually, yeah. Are these armor knights stationary, though? I guess Alm's army is alive, yeah. Well, we lost the Rider's Bane, so that's kind of like a death. Oh, are you a teleporting witch? You're a non-teleporting witch. Hey, there's a snag here. We can go take an alternative route. Let's try and lure out some of these archers to come attack us. We don't know where... We can't be in range of these physical enemies with Lucas, because presumably the witch is going to come for Lucas and hit 15 twice. So I have to play kind of conservatively and stay back. Damn, cold. Alright, well, let's see what happens with the witch. Hi, Fernand. He hit me for 1 damage. He's kind of, cocky for how much he sucks. To be fair, I thought we'd do more damage to him. I thought we had an effective weapon. My turn 1's pretty miserable. I feel like I just stayed in spawn because I couldn't kill this witch. And now Claire can still kill the witch and not get killed by the surrounding soldiers. The archers have fucked off. We can close range for better accuracy. Witch is gone. That's good. So, the Forsyth is not effective against Fernand. Why? He has a Duma charm. I should have checked for that. Forsyth can basically one-shot the other Cavaliers, but Fernand is kind of bulky. He's hard to kill, and he's really mobile. How fast is he? Reasonably so? Either way, we need to kill these archers too. It's the only thing Lucas can reach on this turn, so let's get cooking. Do some damage. These knights also move, the knights near Lucas, but that's okay because he has high defense. Gonna be in range of 1 of the knights of Tobin. Tobin is high HP. That's 1 archer down. Gain some attack as well. We're probably just gonna have to, because these Cavaliers can't charge for the forest very effectively, we're probably gonna have to stay here and keep chipping down Fernand. Oh, he's dead. I mean, Forsyth was always the god, so your fault for trying to, you know, match up to him. This Duma charm would give us protection against armor slayers, but I'd rather use the hide shield. Yeah, that's Forsyth chip right there. He understands. I attack from the forest. Give me good evasion. Come in for the finisher. Cliff, level up. Gain some skill, you piece of shit. 4 skill archer, he's gonna be so bad. Forsyth is more than a real playable unit. He's an outright good one, because he has this extremely nice free horse slayer. So he's been much better in this than he would be otherwise. Was that warp? We just learned warp. Oh yeah, and I can physic Foresight from far if I needed to. He is technically the most hurt person right now. We'll let him clean house with his Horse Slayer. Why make Cliff an archer? Felt like it. Did I just get hit by a heavy lance? Yes, I did. Pretty good damage there, back from Tobin. This romhack has a lot of original art created for the game. All of these there's nothing stolen, of course not. It's all this art here, they drew for this. This is a lot of original work. And anything that does come from public resources is properly credited. I don't think you need to necessarily ask every time I play a romhack if it's going to have stolen stuff just because that one video I made did. Because, typically the ROM hacking community is very good about crediting their use of assets. That's why I made a video on one thing I felt was an exception, and was poorly done. Who do I want to get these kills? We need to chip probably with Tobin to do good damage to armors, or just kill. Nice one round. Yeah, the FE60 remake was definitely like the exception. Man, Alm is so bad. It's really hard to use him. Even when we find an enemy where we get weapon triangle advantage, we don't have enough raw power to punch through anything. We haven't gotten a chance to get, like, steel swords yet, nor the royal sword. So Alm has, like, no weapons he can use to deal damage at this point of the game. He's been very, very difficult to get anything done with. I can't really do anything. Lucas can use the hammer, or just the iron axe would be fine. Now we can use other units to take out the soldier. Reasonable damage from Clive. We'll have Cliff finish off. Not very many of my units feel very powerful, I have to say. My Alm has never gained speed. He's only really gained defense. And most enemies use lances. So he always perpetually has weapon triangle disadvantage. And while Armor Knights can use axes, he doesn't have the raw power that beat up Armor Knights right now. Maybe he'll be better if he gets access to some better weapons. Thoughts on the game so far? This game is the best produced ROM hack that exists, on an artistic and technical level. I have minor complaints about the map design here and there, but less complaints about than I do when I play vanilla 3DS Echoes. Cliff is ready to become a sniper. He doesn't need to be given kills just to be given kills or anything. We can let Alm take a kill. They actually redid a lot of the maps, Boot. They just made new maps. The map we're playing on right now looks like it's completely different than any map I recognize from All Max Free in the 3DS version. And the visual design of the map is fantastic. They did a great job in the way that they vary their use of tiles. There's a lot of like really strong elevation in this map. You see all these like ridges and such. I love the bridge over the river. I love the river's sandbars and like its kind of cragged design. The fact that there's a snag across the river. Like, the map's visual designs are exceptional. Some of them still play awkwardly though. There are some map designs where I feel like the side objectives are really awkwardly designed because like you have like unexpected thieves appearing really suddenly or things like that. But for the most part, the map design I say is good. We need someone who can fight this witch. 4 speed. Forsyth doubles. He's just like hurt and would need healing because he would have to be fighting against magic, and he has surprisingly he has res, right? I forgot that his PRF weapon gives res because Forsyth just kind of gets everything for free. We need to move someone over there to help take out the witch. Let's heal Claire. Because Claire's moving up kind of aggressively. Can Clive duel a couple of soldiers? They overlap range of this. No, they don't overlap range. They threaten 19 and 17? How sturdy is Clive? 8. Well, I can take an 11 and a 9. That's okay. Don't mind letting Clive pull these guys. At least one of them. We even got the lucky dodge. That guy was fairly accurate as well. And Clive Gaming, attack and speed? I thought I calculated that that archer wouldn't have enough range. Do they have a longbow? Oh, it's a longbow. So they have 5 tiles of range despite not being a sniper. This witch protecting the village is, like, oddly not very good at doing it. Let's bring Cliff over there to shoot him. Do I need to physic anyone? No, no one's really hurt. We can heal Tobin. Bows are not part of the typical weapon triangle. The reason you saw weapon triangle advantage or disadvantage is because, bows take a one-sided disadvantage when retaliating at close range. So they're less accurate at one range. We'll put Clive in there for the evasion bonus. Alright, I'm gonna be moving Lucas up frontmost to bring enemies to him. He has by far the best defense of the units we have available right now. Claire, I just want to check out how much she gets hurt by a longbow. Not much. Longbows don't do that much damage because they don't have very much might. So even though it's effective, it's not that effective. Would Silk be okay getting shot by the longbow? It should be weighing them down a lot. They have 4 speed. It's okay to get shot by the longbow a single time. Any unexpected javelins? Just the longbow? We'll survive just the longbow. It's kind of jarring to have completed Celica Act 3 and have all these really strong units just kind of go back to a scrub squad. It'll be fun to see who in this group becomes really strong. Obviously Claire will be one, I guess. So, is that brigand supposed to threaten the village? I don't know what his deal is. Oh, can I even reach that with, oh, I'm walled off. Forsyth literally cannot even reach the witch, they're kind of trapped there. We can kill them with Cliff, though. Alright, how are we doing up here? Alm can still do absolutely nothing. How about the longbow archer? Less bad than previously. Alm might be able to accomplish one thing. If we have someone else chip for him. Like the thief, who chips for one, never mind. Or Gray, who would just kill, never mind. What if Gray used a regular sword to try and set up an Alm kill? Make Alm less not very weak. Or do we just not use Alm at all and just wait for a promotion for class minimums to save him because he's just bad right now? Maybe we do that. Maybe he's an EXP hog. Oh, Axe Reaver. Please use your Steel Lance now. Thank you. Not get Axe Reavered. There's a lot of back reinforcements. I just end the chapter before they catch up to me, though, right? Strike from outside the witch's range. They can walk forward in thunder, unfortunately, but I can just back up after. Or they'll die to the retaliation, even. I guess we could just keep feeding Claire kills. We need a strong unit. We'd also try and get Gray to become Myrmidon. A Myrmidon would get him a lot of base speed. That'll be a huge speed upgrade from the class minimum, so maybe we can get Gray to level 7. He is having trouble getting to level 7. Do a hit. Thank you. We'll have Lucas go to the boss to kill it with the hammer. Let's try and get Gray level 7. I like how they gained friendship by just having a support conversation was basically just completely hostile. It's like, hey, you want to fight behind a Walmart to the death? Support rank gained. Now we have bonuses. Because we're such good friends. Oh yeah, no, I think it's really fun when support conversations are like that. I already have a heavy spear, but thank you. I think I have several of those, actually. They just gave me a ton. And I'm going to use the hammer. I have surprisingly bad accuracy of this thing. What's its accuracy? Bad, but we have weapon triangle advantage, mostly just the gate. Well, we can try over several turns. Maybe Greg could come in and swoop the kill with the 11 sword. Keep moving to run away from... We could maybe fight these guys for EXP. We could send Claire down south to... She can fly there. We can warp her and fly her. I gotta get used to having these infinite warps. I can do some crazy aggressive gameplay. They both have steel axes. 19 attack. Yeah, we have 13 defense. We can just kind of sit in open terrain and let them fight us. We could use the regular lance to not worry about weapon triangle disadvantage. It's even a kill if we hit. Cool, Claire EXP. Nice 33 damage from Lucas. Claire level up. Speed, attack, great level up. More enemies we could fight too. Do we have the HP to fight them? Only 16 attack. We have 13 defense or so. What about you? What's with all these back reinforcements? I feel like the gameplay flow of these chapters is really weird. What is this back reinforcement supposed to be besides like random filler for one person to kill? It's turn 9. What's this guy gonna... What's his deal? What's he meant to add to this map? Eleven Swords is good damage. We'll let Gray get the kill. I want a Myrmidon Gray. We can now promote both Gray and Cliff into new classes. Because Gray was not getting stats, he kind of needs Myrmidon speed to make him good. And Cliff could use anything. 5 range would be nice. His skill is so bad, he's gonna get a skill buff from Sniper. I think will go up to 6. That'll be something. I wish his speed was higher. It's still like taking a bit to scale. His stats are unexceptional. Well, let's grab a little scrap of healing experience real quick. Hey, Depression. And because we can, we'll send the chapter. Unless someone can't make it. He can make it. Yeah, we'll send. How's Forsyth doing? He sure is flooring those scythes. He is far better than my other units. We kind of just started All-Mac 3. That was our first chapter. We're done with Celica. Is this going to be the village chapter where we get Luthier, and we can finally get an armory, maybe get Alma weapons so he doesn't like do 0 damage? That'd be nice. Can we use silver? Well, a steel sword. Lose even more speed of our 7 speed. Alma is definitely pulling a Roy. Do we have to do any inventory management or anything? I don't think anything really changed over the course of that chapter. Why is Cliff use an iron shield? Can he really afford to lose speed? I think he wants to double stuff. Maybe we could give Tobin a shield. Clive is pretty slow. I think that Clive is already not going to double. And he could be a frontliner of an Iron Shield. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, I'm still blown away by how well the Alma Celica split and world map situation works. In fact, I like the world map in this better than on the 3DS. The 3DS world map is extremely irritating because just walking around it causes reinforcements to spawn that actively charge at you and bombard you with crappy filler encounters that are like super wasteful and just like wasteful of your time. They're just like nonsense encounters versus really weak enemies. They're boring. But you can actually walk around the map and not have to do that here. Also, when you play on the 3DS, if you want to go forward, you have to like go back to the villages, like the mountain village or the forest village. And that backtracking to go forward can also spawn those reinforcements on the map. So it's like the same world map minus the hassle, and it's just like, it's really beautiful. I like this world map a lot. You did a good job. Can you insert tray for 3DS? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't. In fact, I remember that if the enemy on the world map moves onto you before you move onto them, they take a turn first in combat and they auto-deploy your units. So I had Python get killed after he was force deployed next to the enemy before I even got a chance to move. So I think that the random encounters in 3DS are bullshit. Well, there's Delthea. I think it's funny that Slade just does not care about their bullshit. He's just here for clout. No, fog of war. I might have to go buy a torch. Oh hey, limited deployment slots. Quite limited, in fact. Well, I didn't want to bring a Canther Python anyway. Oh, but I need like nighttime vision. So having a thief would be really good. Although it looks like everyone can see 5 tiles. If I deploy a thief, can I see further? Yeah, thieves have a sight bonus, so I want to bring a thief. A thief with a torch probably eliminates the entire sight issue. This map is not from Echoes, it's definitely an original map. So maybe I wouldn't want to do this map immediately. Maybe I want to reload and go buy a torch. Also, I actually kind of want to hit a Mila Shrine to promote Bray and Cliff, right? I've only seen 2 original characters so far, one in Alm's Army and one in Silica's. They fit, I like the niches they fill. Because they put this game in the GBA, they have GBA-style doors and chests, so adding thieves makes sense. I like that there's a thief. Just to fill that role, even though Alm can also do it, Alm's Lock Touch. It's just nice to have a utility unit for stuff like fog and chests and stealing. So I think this unit slots in nicely in the gameplay perspective. The other person they added in Celica's route was like a villager, because Atlas became an axe fighter, and that also kind of fits. I like that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna like reload and back out so I can go buy a torch. Main menu, please. There's an armory here, and I can buy a torch and give it to the thief. Then we can not deal with crappy fog of war. I'm also thinking, why don't we go hit up a Mila statue? We'll have easier lower level enemies. Let's go to the Fee Shrine. Let's have this be like the, you know, real quick in and out. We're just here to get some promotions done. But hopefully minimal fuss. Gray and Cliff need to promote. There are enemies. That's annoying, but they're really weak. Let's blast through them. Let's get this promotion. I really wish I could promote people without having to come to a skirmish map like this. Because I have 2 people I really want to promote. I don't like having to backtrack because, Holding promotions is a terrible idea in Echoes. Resetting your level makes you gain EXP fast in your new class, and you work towards your next class. I'd rather just be able to play the next chapter without having to do stuff like this. I could train him, or I could just wait for his promotion and get class minimums. Does training him help? I'd have to exceed those minimums for it to do anything, right? Man, Cliff is a dickhead. Where's the Mila statue? Center north. Okay. Basically, either way I go, I'll get there. I'm just gonna run for these enemies as quickly as possible. It's not really here for EXP, it's just the game is giving me a chore to be able to access the Mila statue, and I'm forced to do it. Just like in Vanilla Echoes. It's something I dislike in Vanilla, so of course I dislike it in the remake. The remake didn't particularly change it, although I think that in Vanilla you can actually get to a Mila statue without fighting enemies. If you avoid them on the way, like in the dungeon, you can run around them at least. Although there might be like filler encounters from map reinforcements, so there's probably no way around it. But yeah, I don't like random filler like this. I just want to go. This is definitely junk content. Yeah, the 11 sword's unbreakable, but it kind of falls off in a way where it never gets stronger. So I think it's okay that it's unbreakable. Guess we have a lot of supports we can grab on the way to the statue. I think it's funny that Cliff is written to be canonically a mage, but they give you the freedom of classing. That's like a weird kind of like narrative dissonance. He's referred to be like a mage or favors magic in so many little bits and snippets of dialogue with multiple characters, but he's just a villager like anyone else. Cliff would make a fine mage. I don't remember what his spell list looks like. I think he gets maybe Sagate. That's pretty good. I don't think he gets Excalibur, but I think he gets, like, some good spells. And he's fast, so he's pretty good at doubling a fire. Why do you turn Cliff into a mercenary? I feel like his one good... Is it to, like, because he has a base speed of 2, you're trying to, like, fix that by giving him, like, 10 base speed, and then letting his speed growth accelerate from there? Those sound like pretty good spells to me for Cliff. The hard part is that when you go into Mage, you don't gain any speed right away, so you need to, like, get a lot of levels so his speed goes up. So it's, like, kind of hard to get him rolling initially without Speed Fountain. Level 9 Excalibur. Excalibur is a great spell. Mercenaries are just cool? Yeah, sure. Okay, we need to make sure we don't accidentally kill everything. Okay, that guy's stationary. Thank God we can use the statue without any shenanigans. Yeah, I have Tobin as a mage. It'll take a while to get to level 6 Sage, though. We kind of just got to Sage of Bowie before Celica's part ended, because you have a really strict EXP fall-off once you start hitting, like, you know, the 10s, compared to people who are able to reset their level at 7. They can gain EXP again quickly, but there is a bit of a stagnant part for mages and pegs. Stone Woman! Level me up! I want to see Gray in this Myrmidon sprite. The Myrmidon sprite looks absolutely sick. I bet Gray's gonna look good in it. Yo, let's go. Okay, free speed is pretty significant. That makes him a lot stronger. He can double a lot more enemies than he could earlier. A lot easier to use the Levin Sword. That's a nice little boost. Got some more defense. This is workable for now. Let's shove you and promote you as well. Sniper. What if Cliff will look sick as a sniper? I like that sprite. He gained 2 attack and 2 skill. You know he had bad stats when you gain stats going into Sniper. Sniper's class bases are pretty terrible. Hopefully from here on we can actually gain some speed. Gain some skill, Jesus Christ, you need it. He forgot his bow. Yeah, I wish you had weapons equipped in the promotion screens. It's weird how you don't, especially because Gray looks so good holding a sword. I want to show you Gray holding a sword. Animation's on. Watch this. Look at him, he's so cool. Let's look at Cliff's new sprite. Cliff looks great. Yeah, Cliff looks really good. Okay, we got our promotions done. And 50 gold. Okay, that's nothing. That's like 1/6 of an iron weapon. It's like 10 uses of an iron weapon. Okay, but now they're promoted. We can go do the chapter. We have a torch on our thief as well. So we're ready for a Fog of War chapter. Let's go do it. Look at him walk so slowly. He's walking even slower! He got there eventually. Yeah, I viewed this cutscene earlier, and we backed out of the chapter to go get our promotions and buy a torch. We're ready. We do have limited deploy. We have to choose people not to bring. Python's an easy not bring, we're not really using him. But we need a thief. We could drop one of the armor knights, potentially. Because I feel like Forsyth in the long term is the one we're really going to be using. He's going to truly be far more exceptional than Lucas. The good thing about Lucas right now is just being a second bulky wall when I have to split up. But I really need a sight. I also maybe don't need 2 clerics right now. So I could actually potentially drop one of the clerics for this chapter and instead run Lucas. Well, what can we see? What do we think we need? Let's put the thief up front. We might have to split up. I see snags. There's a shop. What's in the shop? Oh, good stuff. I wish we had money, because there's some really strong weapons in there. What's Gray's sword rank? Can we use a silver sword, do some damage? C rank sword. Does anyone have a good rank? Claire. Claire could get a silver lance and go insane with it. A lot of mages. We should have Claire fight them. She'd be good at that. We could also have Cliff outrange and double shamans. He'd be good at that as well, so we could have him be nearby. We do need to have Campa move and use a torch so we can see this stuff. Because there's so many mages, maybe Armor Knights are bad here, so dropping Lucas is probably what we'll do this chapter. I can't imagine there's much I can do with Forsyth. If it's just like a million mages. Oh, is that Luthier? Hello! His sprite looks incredible! Wow! You very rarely see Fire Emblem GBA style sprites that have multiple hair colors like this, because the color limit is very restrictive. You only have 16 colors allowed in a sprite, and one of them has to be reserved for the transparency green screen effect, so you really only have 15, and then one of those has to be the outline color, then you really only need 14. Then like 5 are like skin tones. It's really, you run out of colors very, very quickly. This is an absolutely fantastic sprite in terms of their ability to, their color reuse is exquisite here. Because the orange highlights of the hair are actually coming from skin tone, it looks like. Yeah, those are all skin tone. Look at the shadow on his face, on the, like below his nose and mouth. That orange there you see being used is what they're using for the hair highlights. He looks great. I think they did a really good technical job on the sprite, working within the restrictions. Unexceptional starting stats, but like, it's not like Tobin has very good mage stats right now. We are faster. Luthier's main thing is he starts with Excalibur, which is pretty good, but like Tobin also has Excalibur right now. Maybe I'll just use Tobin. I like how Tobin gets Physic. We never get any better offensive spells, but we get some good utility ones. Maybe Torch will be good in this, in the remake specifically. Speaking of torches, let's use one. We can see the entire map practically with a torch. I have a question. Why is Fog of War even in the game if I can use a torch and my entire screen is lit up? I'm scrolling back and forth, and it's like, where's the fog? I don't know, like, oh, sorry, there's free fog tiles in this over here. Like, I can't see this, but I can see everything else. I have lit up 90% of the map. If Acantha was more in the center of the map when she used the torch, if we used the torch from, like, here, we could probably see, like, every tile on the map. Fog feels like a very superficial mechanic when you can do this. I'm not sure why they bothered to put it in the game. Player can one round if she gets really lucky. Oh, we have animation still on. We are not really lucky, by the way. At least one hit is a lot better than no hits. Let's turn the animations back off. And have Cliff start chewing up the shaman. Oh, he's on a forest! Our hit rate is miserable! Cliff, you have 6 skill, you're so bad. Do you have any supports to give you accuracy? Gray, Tobin, and Silk all give a little accuracy. That's much better than nothing. They're all in forest, they all have such good accuracy. And they have iron shields, so they're sturdy. What a pain in the ass. How do I hurt them? With anything. If I get them to step off of the forest, that would be massively helpful, I suppose. Then I can run in and kill them with Gray and such. I can warp Forsyth in to get him out. He's stuck in this forest, we can say, unstick yourself. He could probably go, you know, fight something. He has extra res when he uses his personal weapon. How does he match up into a shaman? Pretty well, actually. We finally did get a hit. I don't even need to stay back to keep Silk healed after her warping. I can move forward in Physic. Jesus Christ, Cliff. Well, maybe we'll land one hit. This is a very silly chapter, of all the enemies being on forests. What is this chapter really supposed to, like, be? Besides a mild irritant. I don't have very many mages of my own, so it's hard to bypass their evasion using magic. You have to promote a villager into magic to be able to do that at all, or you get luthier. For some reason, I didn't think that they would be able to move the Kilacantha. Why did I not realize they could do that? I didn't see this bridge. It's right there, a completely bold, extremely obvious... I literally just didn't see this bridge. My brain was completely convinced it did not exist. How that was possible, I don't know. It's right there. It's like the most visible thing of all time. Am I stupid? I didn't think this... I just straight up did not think this bridge existed. Absolutely fascinating. That felt lame, and it was turn 1. And I decided that I don't care. It's gonna not do that again. Definitely not my smartest move, or my second smartest move, or my third smartest move. Just kind of speeding through, getting back to a similar game state I was in earlier. A little bit of emulator speed, I've never hurt nobody. That guy even died this time. We got luckier. Alright, well, we're back to the same, very similar turn 1 state we had earlier. It's just an all-mage map, huh? So I guess Lucas is really bad in this map. Good thing he's sitting at home. What would you possibly do with Lucas in this map? Can I talk to Forsyth? Do I have to grab him? I can bring him towards me. Let's bring him to Alm. Does Alm talk to him? Yeah. Yep, come here. There you go. Unit recruited. Where are all these humble villagers getting full suits of metal armor anyway? Like, Luthier's like, oh, I'm just a humble mage from a small little hamlet, and he's like in metal pauldrons and like chestplate. Ray barely hurts that guy with the iron sword. How about the Levin sword? Fuck all, okay. How about Excalibur? That's finally something. Always can rely on Tobin. May as well just keep relying on Tobin, because we can let him enemy phase with Excalibur, or well, with fire. He can't choose Excalibur, unfortunately, but that's something for him to do. Now that Claire has done her job, I can just warp her back to the right side and let her go take that village. There we go. I guess these shamans are gonna bust down this snag. I don't have a javelin or anything on Forsyth. Purchasable javelins would be great. I only have the one on Claire. I want to like a better weapon to enemy phase with. Holy water, okay. That's gonna be a good item against mages, I suppose? Question mark? Crit, crit, crit. I was hoping. Because there's a lot of terrain, Tobin's like my one really good unit in this chapter. Cliff can outrange the mages, but can he even hit them? We can try. We can fail. We can hit. Alright, well, Cliff got something done, I suppose. This is a really boring chapter. A lot of my units are really, really, really terrible against the mages. And the village is really easy to secure using Claire. The fact that the enemies are just mages makes it feel kind of one note. Does this guy have high defense like the other mages? He has 6. Fight him. Pretty bad level up from Tobin. All the enemies are always on forest all the time. Like, I can see 4 shamans right now. Forest, 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 forest. It's just irritating, isn't it? Look at those misses. I still got weapon rank, I guess. I have to say, I'm not a fan. Get your head out of your bunghole. I like that line. Village girls know how to swear. I have left Sophie range. That is a thing that we can easily undo. By shoving her brutally to the side. Sorry about your cracked ribs. That was for your own safety. Miss, miss, miss. It's kind of like the Anthem of this chapter. It's just the miss over and over. Man, they have physic. Is that necessary? I miss often enough as is. Y'all really gotta use physic on me now? Not like I'm hitting. Oh, I can't leave Tobin within range of 2 miasmas. How much res does he have? 8? We can actually take a few miasmas to the dome. We can move forward at full tilt, I think. Or full tilt, extremely slightly restrained. Attempt to once again to chip some of these down so Tobin can actually kill on the retaliation. And since everyone else has terrible accuracy, we're just kind of waiting slowly for Tobin to kill everything. Everything's always on the forest all the time. See 5 enemies on forest right now. This is the only guy not on forest. I hit him earlier, but then I just used physic. Maybe I just retreat and heal up for a turn, then come back and try again. Stay within range of them at least. They'll come over and try and whack me. Huh. I thought the shaman would have his movement impeded and move like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, the forest would cost 2 of his movement. But it looks like he's unimpeded by forest, which means he'll actually throw his miasma at Silk. But Silk can retaliate with Nosferatu, I guess, for probably 0 damage, but, you know. Gray has 11 sword, you can fight a bit, I guess. Yeah, that's why I'm having Tobin fight everything, because everything's on a forest, so I'm just using, Oh, mages in all versions don't care about forest hazards. Oh, you meant the movement penalty, not the hit rate penalty. That's a thing in Echoes? Mages going for forests? Or is that also a thing in GBA Fire Emblem, where they go for forests? Because mages going for desert is a well-documented thing. I didn't realize going for forest was a thing in any Fire Emblem. I get physics, so I can fight from further away if I need to. Can Gray kill with the Iron Sword? Yeah. Now I can move Tobin a bit more aggressively. It's just a thing from Echoes and Gaiden? Okay. Not something I'm used to. Kill. Shoutouts to Dooming. You know who has a skill issue? Cliff. He has a skill issue. He has a skill. Female mage priestesses lose the forest movement. Epic. I like promoting it becoming worse. Levin Sword would not take the accuracy penalty, but has weapon triangle disadvantage. The Iron Sword can probably kill if I hit. Unnecessary crit is kind of like a little bit of fluff on top. We can maybe attack first, then heal Tobin. It'd be nice if Tobin could get one more point of damage to get that kill. Get anything from your supports? No damage from them. We get accuracy from all sorts of people, though. We move all nearby, we have all the Ram villagers, and we get substantial support bonuses, and we'll have the accuracy to kind of hit. I like how they're giving Faye a romance option that isn't just like a yandere insane like obsession, like one-way obsession of all. She likes Tobin because he has K-pop hair. There's Meyer. Let's not stand in range of Meyer. We can help it. Guaranteed accuracy with Excalibur. And all those supports, that's pretty good. Oh my god, he's not on the forest! It's an enemy not on the forest for the first time since the chapter started! Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! That's never happened before. It has, but doesn't feel like it. We hit 249s there. Players coming in clutch. Alright, well, we're almost done with the chapter. I didn't like it. I thought the terrain spam for enemies was kind of just like a lot of coin flipping. Good level up on Claire. A very slow map with like no time pressure that you just crawl through missing mages the entire time, doing 0 damage to them. It wasn't super entertaining. I didn't like it. Favorite ROM hacks? I've played a fair few. Some of the ones I've liked are kind of, not universally liked, though. because I really, really liked Bells of Violin, which was a romhack that uses a lot of FE5 mechanics like fatigue and capturing, but it just hit like a lot of notes for me. I actually really enjoyed it. A lot of people really like Vision Quest, because Vision Quest has a lot of like a really, really, really wide cast, 10 bajillion support conversations, like a truly horrifying quantity. Has like 40 maps or some truly ridiculous number. That game's like a pretty common one. Can anyone pick up Gray and move him? He's in Mire range. You might just have to take a Mire. Everyone has less con than Gray, except for Forsyth, who's not here. Unless I want to be a gamer. And warp Forsyth, just so I can pick up Gray to move him out of Mire range, because I'm gaming. And because it's annoying to drop Gray after I pick him up, what I'm actually going to do is pick up Faye, and then shove you. Done. Then take drop Faye. And now Tobin can duel the boss. Let's just make sure there's no more lurking enemies. Use Torch, scout the area east of the boss. There's nothing there. There's fuck all. Side note, we can see every tile on the map besides, I think, 5. Because this tile is grayed out, this tile is grayed out, and then these 3 tiles are grayed out. Acanfa can see 99% of the tiles in this map, so I'm not sure why they even bothered to fog before. Okay, I have weapon triangle disadvantage. I'm not going to player phase unless I have a spare cleric to heal after, so we're going to retaliate with fire first. Hey, he missed 81. Oh, how about this Excalibur? Maybe we'll crit you. We crit. Tobin carried this chapter so hard. Everyone else was just so bad at fighting mages. Well, Claire was like pretty good, it's just she was missing with the javelin a lot. Let's get out of here. I didn't like that chapter. I don't blame Clive for being in a tizzy here. Ironically, Delphia also ends up being super important because she's protecting the sluice gate or whatever, but Clive can't know that. So we have really good weapons that we can't afford because we haven't really gotten the money. So these are all out of our budget. Our budget is non-existent. What's in the shop outside? Like, there's an armory, of course, but there's also a shop, right? And it's just everything they put in every other shop. They don't sell spells, there's not much to put in shops. Can't sell healing stabs either. So is this the Rescue Matilda chapter then? Or is it filler beforehand? Because the Rescue Matilda chapter might be one after? In terms of money, we have no money, yeah. Ferdinand has a crush. Is that Berkut? Does he have a unique sprite? That looked cool. Okay, so this is the Failure chapter before we get to Matilda. We have to fight Ferdinand and Berkut. And who is this? What? This is like the least pronounceable name ever. They straight up just... They got to the end of the alphabet and said, yeah, put an X, Y, and Z in there. Zizas? Zizas? Who is this guy? He has a holy ring. Nice. Berkut's ring. That's pretty good. Do you think it also heals him? He has a Rider's Bane. Ferdinand is fuck all. Yeah, Ferdinand's a level 5 paladin. He's been training. Well, lots of cavalry. We definitely need to use Rider's Bane on them. Kind of burning through our Forsyth, but this is all we got. We missed the Rider's Bane due to shenanigans in Chapters 8. Since we start right next to the enemy, we may as well just run into them. Forsyth. No better way to do it. Also, this unit deployment, units are scattered all over the map. Not gonna bring some of you people. I could even warp Forsyth directly into their rank, like... That might be funnier, honestly. For Silk. Just warp him directly into the middle and have him solo the map. It's literally just like 12 horses. That's the whole map. Right? Let's just kill them all. And break our only Rider's Bane, and then never get another one, and then struggle for the rest of Act 3. Sounds good to me. Can he 1v12? Why not? He has 18 defense and he'll be on a forest. Ferdinand hits a 2, Berkut hits a 3, and everyone else hits a 1. A Rider's Bane! There's another one! We're set! Oh, we can give that to player or Forsyth. Okay. Was the map going to be a route, or is it kill Berkut? Because if it's a route, we have to do a different strategy. As opposed to kill boss. Well, we'll find out. Let's check. Please be route. Defeat bosses. Okay, change of plans. We no longer want to ignore the top left and just kill the bosses immediately. We want to warp Forsyth to the top left as soon as possible to secure the Rider's Bane. So, change over there. And instead, we'll have Lucas be a distraction. And draw them to the right. We'll try something different. Because Lucas is like 9 defense or something. Lucas has 20 defense and can distract them for a long time. Go, Forsyth. Who get the Rider's Bane? Right. Yeah, Lucas, pull aggro. From, like, everything. And as for anyone else, I don't know what I'm bothering to do with them. Do I need units this chapter that aren't Armor Knights? Maybe. Hi, Berkut. Oh, I should turn on the animations and look at Berkut. Because he has a unique class, but he might have some unique animations. Oh my god, sizes. That's a Brave speech for a guy dealing 1 point of damage. Come on, Forsyth. You need to get the Rider's Bane. Don't be slow. Lucas leveled up. Okay, where's my Rider's Bane at? It's you. But I want to get them off the forest. So I'll take a forest. Get the Rider's Bane enemy phase. Not like we'll be done with the chapter before then or anything. Caestus? Huh. I guess we could, separate them out. We could pull this guy south. We go fight, like, Tobin. Why not? As long as we don't kill all bosses. We can split up what they're doing from where they're fighting just fine. That's okay. Especially because, they can no longer backtrack. We could, have Fernand fight Gray. No issue with that. Be nice if I could hit this Cavalier, though. If you are just an unbelievably terrible unit, aren't you? You're just shit. You're actually just bad. That's unfortunate. Claire is good. Claire can one round. Claire is a real unit. Axe Reaver is maybe a good weapon. Toba can stay still to pull Fernand towards him. How can I not bully Cliff when my combat forecasts look like this? Oh, I can get better accuracy for 2 damage. Big Cliff should be a better unit. Ooh, look at me! Wait, he actually hit that. I was trying to demonstrate his inability. That's really funny that he hit. I wanted to try Tobin Mage for once, so I didn't make him a mage. I was also hoping that Cliff would gain more speed and could double as an archer, but because his base speed is a really low too, it takes a really long time to hit his gross. Hi, Fernand. Yeah, I could fight you with Alm and get some unique dialogue. Rider's Bane! We can give that to Claire or something. Maybe she could, beat up the bosses with it. Yeah, I want to see Berkut's sprite soon. It's just, I'm waiting to turn on animation until later in the chapter when we have less combat going on. But I could probably position myself to have Alm. Okay, here's my gaming strategy. I'm going to borrow the Levin Sword, view the dialogue. Oh, Fernand doesn't have a Alm dialogue! That's crazy! I was so sure they'd have a boss conversation between Alm and Fernand. Anyway, now we go to the supply, and we can take the brand new Rider's Bane that we convoy warped over here, and beat up Fernand. Fernand has dialogue with Claire, but not Alm. Okay. And we have double missed. How come Zyzus never went to come fight Tobin? I guess Tobin can fight Fernand now. Maybe we kill this way. Well, he's still alive. Can Gray maybe take the Levin's sword back? Can Cliff hit damage? Ooh, he can hit damage. Give me that Levin sword, please. Cool. Strength and defense on Gray. That's good. Thank you, Gray. He's actually turning out. Wonder if I can get close enough to Physic. Our boy, Lucas. You come here and take this forest. Let's turn on the animations now. We want to see Berkut. And now we can Physic, and Lucas is doing just fine. He looks really cool with an axe. I kind of like Axe Lucas. He's cooking with that. I forgot that Luffy and Clive exist. We have not used them. Okay. Gaming. Berkut's ring is healing him. Okay, he's gonna take multiple people to take down. He's sturdy. Let's look at his sprite. Oh, he looks cool! He's got like an Ephraim style, like, mounted Lancelord. With a black horse. Berkut's cool as hell. That was a good sprite. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing with his combat animations. Oh yeah, they ported the battle theme? That's really cool that they managed to pull it off. How do we do with the Rider's Bane? Poor accuracy, but good damage. I bet Tobin is good accuracy. Not that much damage, but it's a start. He's not that fast. We want the Levin sword. Kinda weak. Levin sword's starting to fall off against his, like, surprisingly high res. It's because of his ring. Has a lot of res. But if Claire can hit, we could, get a lot of damage done. Lucas could maybe get a hit. It'd be nice if Foresight was closer. So what's Claire's accuracy again? Only 47. Any supports to make that go higher? Okay, well, no. Why doesn't Berkut use Berkut's Lance Plus? Is he stupid? Yes, also we're not... You know he'd have that if the Binding Blade guy was behind this. He'd just have Berkut's Lance Plus. This might crit. It's reliable, too. And it gets Tobin in range of other people to give them support bonuses. Good crit. Nice. Yeah, that's fat damage. That's a good start. We only need to do 7 more points of damage to Berkut, then. Cliff is not the guy for the job. Oh my god. Slayer doesn't even need to use the Rider's Bane, but they have the same accuracy. So that's something that might get there. How much can Gray do? 4. Lucas can do 6 though, right? Let's see if Lucas can land a hit. He's at 1 HP. You know? Let's see if Gray lands this. It's pretty reliable. I like that range sprite, the way he held the sword. That was pretty cool. And that freezes up the fly-in flare, and maybe fight this guy. Not impossible, he just explodes. It's impossible. Miss! 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 It's been kind of the last, like, half hour. Between this chapter and the Mage Forest chapter, too many damn forests. Everyone's missing everything. I can turn off the animations now. We got to see Berkut. Berkut looked really good. I was a fan of the Berkut animations. Oh no, anyway. Of all people, he's going to go attack Forsyth. What possesses him to do such an action? I can only speculate. Hey Tobin, want some action? War? I have to say, it's real comfy having access to that warp and just being able to put my good units in. Because now this guy on the floor with the high evasion, we can just get him with Tobin style. Boom. Get out of here. Yeah, level up Tobin. Gained a blank. Really? Like, I know you have shit gross, but was that necessary? Was that kind? 0? 0 stats, Tobin? Fine. Have it your way. Cliff, you're not good. How about Forsyth? Close to that kill. Layer this pretty well, too. Never count out Tobin. Never count out Tobin. Alright. Finish the job, Claire. Org. This guy just likes key smashing. His name is Zyzus, and when he got hurt, he didn't say Urg or Ugh, he said Org with, like, every vowel in the English language. This holy ring is nice, we can give regen to someone. Maybe a mage like Faye who's always spamming heals that cost like 3 of her HP, like Physic. We just healed it up every turn with the holy ring. I like how Alm said there were only 3 of them because that was the dialogue in vanilla. But they brought like extra guys to make the map suck less. I like how Clive's thing in the story is that he sucks. That's a big-ass fort! Sheesh. I have a thick one, in it? I like how they didn't have enough letters to write Zofia Forest 1, so it's just the Z Forest. Or the Z Forest. It would be nice to get a new Steel Lance on Claire, but we're still really, really broke. We have no money. I'm hoping there's money in the next chapter. Oh, Lucas, you have a fresh Steel Lance. Hand that bad boy over. We're all set. We're fine. There's no issue. There never was an issue. Let's take a look at the next chapter. If it looks like it's going to be long, I might not do it. I actually don't have that as much time today as other days. But we'll take a look. The tiles are beautiful here. The map design was really good. For the visuals. Stop showing me a CG, I want to look at the map. Yeah, Fernand has a serious case of resting bitch face. Oh my god, he just called Clive a cuck. I scrolled past the dialogue too quickly. I would have let I wanted to keep cuckold on the screen. Ferdinand cuck moment? This map looks so good. Oh, I want to look at it longer, don't fade out. This is a really cool map. So, oh, there's animated flowers? That's so cool. So what do we got going on this map? We have a Cantor. Where's your dragon shield to say? Huh? Well? We have a chest. I could really use money. I'm hoping there's money in that chest. I really want money. I don't see any thieves on the chapter, but every time there's been chests in Alms Route, there's been thieves. So having learned my lesson the hard way, I kind of want to go up the left side of the map. Yeah, they're like Pokemon flowers. You have teleport? Ugh. The teleporting witch. Maybe I can snipe her out with 2 archers before she does anything. Or maybe Claire could fly over the wall and just kill her. We'll use Claire. But yeah, there's a pretty bulky looking fortification to break through here. But I have to go fast, because I want to get that chest. There's so many enemies in the way. Look at this pile of enemies. How's Matilda look? Stats in the low teens? Well, a lot of my units are pretty bad, so that's an okay unit. Claire's a lot better offensively. Maybe Claire's just a lot better than Matilda right now. Yeah. Claire's a monster compared to Matilda. Her attack and speed are 4 higher each. You thought the flowers could heal you. That'd be so nice if they could. I mean, it looks like it. What's our approach here? Which archers are attacking Matilda? These ones. How much damage do they threaten on her? Ah, that's not good. They do high damage. I have to get in there and get her saved. Maybe I can fly in there with Claire and fly her out. Well, I have a Silk Warp. We have Physic. We can always use Phase Physic to heal Matilda. We have options. We have a lot of spells that can help us here. We can also use Silk's Warp too. There are some mages in there, but not a lot. We could aggressively teleport in Forsyth and just start killing. Maybe we do that. Maybe that's good. Especially if we can kill this steel bow sniper right away. This guy's like really bad, but he's slow. We can probably double him with Forsyth. So I think turn 1 we teleport in Forsyth. And start wrecking havoc. And then we'll, you know, also run in with like Lucas, Gray, Tobin, etc. and follow up. They haven't invented the roof yet. True, yeah, they just get rained on. It's just wet all the time. They really hate rain. Okay, so this chapter might take me a while. If it's like a big involved chapter, if they end up having reinforcements. And I'm actually kind of short on time today, so I think I'm actually just going to save in front of the chapter, and call this one a little early, and come back to it tomorrow. So I think I only have around till like 4:30 my time. So if this chapter ends up taking a long time, I don't want to like end pushing at the end, so... We'll end early here. We got a little bit done. We finished Celica's Act 3, and we started up with Ulm, so... We made some progress, and we'll get deeper into Ulm Act 3 tomorrow. Okay, that'll be it. See ya.